Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Here I am going to discuss science subject. The topic is solid state according to the new syllabus what they are mentioned in the website. According to the new syllabus, here I am going to discuss the topic solid state. I will check the internet connection. It is not coming properly. Let us see check. According to my class, according to the new syllabus, here I am going to discuss the topic solid state. Yes, everything is okay. Let us start the class. Let us discuss few important MCQ questions and with theory related to that one. I will explain the few theory part. First question, according to Bragg's law, which of the following waves are used to determining its internal structure of a crystal? Which law is used to, which of the following waves are used to determining its internal structure of a crystal? Devaki, good evening Devaki. Is my voice is audible properly? Tell me. First option is X-ray, second option is alpha particle, third option is cathode ray, fourth option is more than one of the above. Sorry if you are feeling disturbance. Some construction is going on in front of my home. They are making too much of noise. If you are feeling like a disturbance, sorry for that. Okay. Yes, the correct answer for this question is X-ray. According to Bragg's law, which of the following waves are used to determine its internal structure of a crystal? Internal structure of a crystal, we will use X-ray. What is mean by Bragg's law? Let us discuss. Status that when an X-ray beam are allowed to scatter through a crystalline surface, its angle of incidence theta will reflect with some angle of scattering, that is theta, with the path difference d is equal to the whole number of n of wavelength. Whole number n of wavelength. Here, see. Yes, Devika, I told no. In front of my home, some disturbance is going on. I am keep on waiting, but they are not at all stopping the disturbance. Construction, we can't do anything. Now it will be okay. From morning, they are making too much of noise. That's why I'm waiting from the morning to take the class, but it is difficult. That's why I will talk loud. Then you will not feel the outside disturbance. Okay. Bragg's law, it will state us that in the case of a X-ray, what will happen? X-ray is used to determine the internal structure of a body. Then in the through a body and also even crystalline surface, we will use that X-ray. Then we will send some X-rays with angle of incident theta. Then it will get scattered out. It will hit the crystalline surface. Then it will take that X-rays, they will get scattered with some angle, that also theta, with the path difference, the difference path difference, it will be d. Then that path difference, it will be equal to whole number of wavelength. Whole number of wavelength means integral number of wavelength. It is given by the formula 2d sine theta, it will be n lambda. This one we will consider as a Bragg scattering. Only X-ray will be used. This is applicable only for the X-rays, not for the another one. Let us move to the next question. What is defining features of a Bravais lattice? This solid state, this is easy. This it will come under even chemistry also, even physics also. We will study the same topic, solid state. Okay, here I am discussing the question based on the chemistry wise. What is the defining features of a Bravais lattice? It is a lattice with a unique non-repeating unit cell. Second option, it is a lattice in which all unit cells are identical in size, shape and orientation. Third option, it is a lattice that only exists in two dimensions. Fourth option, it is a lattice with no. The correct answer for the features of Bravais lattice is the second option. It is a lattice in which The unit cells are identical in size, shape and also orientation. Here in the case of a brevis lattice, this it is a combination of unit cell. It is combined, it is formed with the help of a unit cell. In that one, the unit cells are identical in size, shape and also orientation. That is important one you have to remember. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following techniques provides direct information about the bond angle and bond length within a molecule? Which one it will gives direct information about bond angle and bond length in a within a molecule? First option is mass spectrometry. Second option IR spectroscopy. Third option is X-ray crystallography. Fourth option is UV spectroscopy. Here the correct answer for this question is X-ray crystallography. X-ray crystallography it will give the information about the bond angle and bond length within a exactly it will give the information about bond angle and bond length within a molecule. Very important question, definitely they will ask in the exam. Important question, okay, remember that one. Let us discuss in detail what is meant by X-ray crystallography. X-ray crystallography is a powerful technique used to determine the atomic and molecular structure of a crystal. To determine atomic and molecular structure of a crystal, we will use X-ray crystallography. Okay, then here it provides direct information about the bond angle, bond length within a molecule by measuring the diffraction pattern of X-ray passing through the crystal. Here it will use in using this X-ray crystallography, exactly we can measure the bond angle and bond length within a molecule by measuring the diffraction pattern of X-ray passing through the crystal. We will pass through the X-rays depending upon the pattern, diffraction pattern. Based on that pattern, we can measure the bond angle and bond length within a molecule. Then let us move to the next one. Sorry, I will check my window is closed or not. Okay, it is closed. Sorry. Even though it is closed also, uh, some disturbance is coming that I can't do anything. Please, that's why I'm talking loudly to avoid that disturbance. Okay. Now, let us move to the next one. Third point I explained. Okay. Next, this method allows scientists to visualize the three-dimensional arrangement of atoms in a molecule with high precision. This method it will use the scientist to visualize the three-dimensional arrangement with the help of X-ray crystallography. The scientists they can visualize three-dimensional arrangement of a atoms in a particular molecule. That is the use of X-ray crystallography. Let us what is the use of mass spectroscopy, IR spectroscopy, UV spectroscopy. Let us study in detail. Mass spectroscopy is used to determine the mass to charge ratio of ions. It is not typically used to provide the information about bond angle, bond length. In mass spectroscopy, it will not give information about bond angle and bond length of a molecule, but it will gives the information about to determine the mass to charge ratio of ions. This is very important. That's why the name itself is indicating mass spectrometry. Okay, next, this technique is more suited for identifying molecular weight, studying composition of a chemical compound. This technology we will use to study the molecular weight of a particular molecule and also composition of chemical compound. What is the composition of a molecule? Okay, what is the chemical composition of a molecule? We will study in mass spectroscopy. Next one is IR spectroscopy. IR spectroscopy measures the vibration of molecules and can provide information about functional group and type of chemical bond. IR spectroscopy mainly it will gives information about the functional group and also types of chemical bond. It will gives the information about functional group, remember, and also which type of chemical bond it will involved in the formation of a molecule, that also it will indicate. However, it does not directly provide, it will not gives any information about bond length and bond angle. Then UV vis spectroscopy. UV vis spectroscopy is used to study the absorption of ultraviolet visible light by molecule. Then it provides information about electronic transition. It will gives the information about electronic transition. It will not give information about bond length and bond angle. That's why the correct answer for this question is X-ray crystallography. Exactly, it will give the information about bond length and bond angle. Then what you have to remember here, mass spectroscopy, we will use to measure mass to charge ratio of ions. Then it will use to mass spectrometer, we will use to identify the molecular weight and composition of a chemical compounds. Then IR spectroscopy, we will use to determine the functional group and type of chemical bond. Then UV, it will gives the information about electronic transition. Because why I'm explaining all these things, based on which one, we don't know which question they may ask. They are asked about bond angle, bond length, maybe they, based on this information, they may ask different questions. That's why this one is very very important. I will go fast. Okay, already I made 3 4 different PDF for different topics, but I don't have the time to explain. Okay, how much possible I will try to finish. If possible, today night I will take maths, ratio and proportion. I will take, okay, ratio and proportion. Today I will take maths at least one class. Okay, next, in crystallography, what does the term unit cell refer to? In crystallography, we will use unit cell. What is the meaning of unit cell? First option, the smallest repeating unit of a crystal lattice. Second option, the overall shape of a crystal. The overall shape of a crystal. Third one, the symmetry of a crystal. Fourth one, the arrangement of atoms within a crystal. Unit cell, it will refer to the smallest repeating unit of a crystal lattice. Remember. Okay. Next one. Next question, which technique is commonly used to determine the tertiary structure of a protein? Tertiary structure of a protein. First option, mass spectrometry. Second option, X-ray crystallography. Third option, UV vis spectroscopy. Fourth one, gel electrophoresis. What is the correct answer? The correct answer, it will be X-ray crystallography. Remember that one. Then this question is very very important. Based on this concept, they may ask more number of questions. The unit cell of a certain type of crystal is defined by three vectors A, B, C. The vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other, but A is not equal to B, not equal to C. The crystal structure is, first option, triclinic. Okay, second one, tetragonal. Third one, orthorhombic. Fourth one, monoclinic. The correct answer for this question is orthorhombic. I will explain in detail how to remember what are the different conditions. Definitely this question they will ask in the exam based on the different case they may ask. That's why don't leave like this questions. Guarantee questions, at least we can read. If we go, then we can answer that type of question. If the atoms are atom groups in the solid are represented by points, the points are connected, the resulting lattice will consist of a ordinary stacking of blocks or unit cells. The orthorhombic unit cell is distinguished by three lines called axis of twofold symmetry, about which the cell can be rotated by 180 degree without changing its appearance. Here consider here, this is the unit cell. Normally the unit cell we will consider three axes x, y, z. Then here we will use alpha, beta, gamma to represent the direction, and also all crystal lattice simple orthorhombic. This is the example of orthorhombic crystal. Then here the characteristic requires that angle between any two edges of the unit cell be right angle, but the edge may be any length. Here see all the three axis, x axis, y axis, z axis, all the three axes they will be like uh, perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other means the angle between alpha, beta, gamma is 90 degree. This is the important condition you have to remember. Alpha, beta, gamma, this angle is 90 degree. Let us consider the different cases here. How we can consider, 1 minute, wait a minute, how we can consider here. See, based on the different cases, we can identify the crystal system. Here the crystal system is cubic. The angle between the axis is alpha, beta, gamma. All the three angles is 90 degree. Then here the unit cell dimension, A it will be equal to B, B it will be equal to C. Dimension is nothing but the length. Here alpha, beta, gamma, these are the three angles between the axis. Alpha, beta, gamma, these are the three angles between the axis. All the angles they will be perpendicular to each other means 90 degree. Then here A, B, C, this is A, this is B, C, this is the dimensional length. Okay, unit cell dimensional length. Then in the first condition, when we will consider as a cubic, then alpha, beta, gamma, all the angles they will be 90 degree. Then all the unit cell dimensions, all the three they will be same. Then next one, tetragonal, alpha, beta, gamma, all the angles are 90 degree. But here the dimension b is not equal to 0. Dimension is nothing but length. Length of the axis, otherwise length of a line also you can consider here. This length we will can consider as a unit cell dimension. This length, this is a length, this is b, this is c. Then this one you have to remember. Based on this one they may ask the question. Next one, orthorhombic. Here they ask the question, alpha, beta, gamma, three angles will be 90 degree. Then A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C. All the three unit cell dimension they are not equal. Then next one, rhombohedral. Here also alpha, beta, gamma, but this beta, this is not equal to 90 degree. This angle, beta angle, is not equal to 90 degree. These two are equal to 90, but this third one is not equal to 90 degree. All the dimension they are equal. Remember, you have to practice this one, you have to remember. Next one, hexagonal, alpha, beta is 90 degree, then gamma is 120 degree, angle it will be 120 degree. Then here the condition, A it will be equal to B, but C is not equal. These two, AB length, unit cell length, it will be same, A is equal to B, but these two is not equal to C. Next, monoclinic. Here also alpha gamma angle is 90 degree, beta angle is not equal to 90 degree. Then here all the three unit cell dimension they are not at all equal, they are different. Then triclinic, alpha, beta, gamma, all the angles are different and all the unit cells are different. These three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 points what I am explained in the solid state chemistry, definitely you have to remember. Based on this 7 type of crystal system, based on this they may ask at least one MCQ question. Don't leave this one. Remember, revise, then you will get practiced. Okay. Next question, how many anions surround a sodium ion in a crystal lattice of sodium chloride? This one is easy question. First option is 6, second option is 8, third option is 7, fourth option is 9. How many anions they will be surrounded in a sodium ion in a crystal lattice of sodium chloride? That is 6. Next question, Diamond is a first option metallic crystal, second option covalent crystal, third option ionic crystal, fourth option molecular crystal. Diamond is a covalent crystal. Let us move another set of questions based on the same topic, solid state. I am considering chemistry question. That questions are easy. Let us consider that type of questions. Yes, next set of question. These questions are easy questions, easily you can answer. Okay, next question, which of the yes which of the following is a classification of solid state chemistry? Which one we will consider as what we will study under solid state chemistry? First option crystalline solid, second option amorphous solid, third option both crystalline solid amorphous solid, fourth option none of the mention. The correct answer for this question is both crystalline and amorphous solid. Yes, on the basis of nature of order present in the arrangement of their constituent particles, solid can be classified as crystalline amorphous. Normally, solid we can divide into two category. One is crystalline format, another one is amorphous. That two you have to remember. Next question. These set of questions are easy compared to the last what I discussed. This set of questions is easy. Which of the following state of matter is ice? First option solid state, option B gaseous state, option C liquid state, option D none of the above. C. Ice is the example of a solid state. Very easy question. I think no need even explanation also. Next question. Water vapor is which state of matter? Whether it will be a solid state, option B gaseous state, option C liquid state, option D none of the above. Water vapor is an example of a gaseous state. Water vapor, the gaseous form of water is the third state of water vapor. Water molecules travel incredibly quickly or not bonded together in this condition. Yes, Suma, correct. Suma, my voice is audible? Is it properly you can hear my voice? Next question. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism. First option, existence of substance in more than one liquid modifications. Second option, thank you Suma, existence of substance in various status. Third option, existence of substance in more than one solid modification. Fourth, existence of substance in more than one gaseous modifications. What is mean by polymorphism? Means existence of substance in more than one gaseous modification. Is a condition, polymorphism, it is a condition in crystallography in which a solid chemical compound exists in several crystalline form. More than one form it will be exist, each with somewhat different physical and chemical properties but identical solution and also paper state. Even polymorphism means same substance they may exist in different gaseous state but physical and chemical properties are same, but they will be identical in solution and also vapor state. Let us move to the next problem. Next question, seventh one. What are the major important factor for the solid state reaction? First option, mechanical properties of solids. Option B, thermodynamic and kinetic factors. Option C, environmental factor. Option D, size of the particles. What are the major important factor? What are the factor that it will affect the solid state reaction? The correct answer, it will be environmental factor. Why environmental factor it will affect the solid state of a reaction means, normally the states they will be depend upon the temperature. Temperature is nothing but our our surrounding environment. In solid state reactions, thermodynamic factors show whether or not a particular reaction should occur by considering the change in free energy that are involved, and kinetic factor determine the rate at which the reaction occur. Our environmental factors, they will be depend upon temperature and also pressure, then what is the state of the reaction, everything we will consider as a environmental factors. It will change that factors, it will decide the solid state reaction. Next, these set of question, they will be based on solid state especially in chemistry. Okay, next question, the appropriate relation between the surface area of any solid that of particle size can be stated as. First one, surface area of any solid is always equal to the particle size. Second option, surface area of any solid increases with decrease in particle size. Third one, surface area of any solid does not depend at all on the particle size. Fourth one, surface area of any solid increases with increase in particle size. The correct answer will be option B. Option B means the surface area of any solid increases with decrease in the particle size. The surface area of a solid, that it will be increases with decrease in the particle size. That one you have to remember, because the surface area of any solid is inversely proportional to the particle size. Therefore, surface area, if it is increases, particle size it will be decreases. When you are having less particle size, the surface area of a solid it will be more. In the form of a single crystal, a few grams of solid has a surface area about equal to the area of a large postage stamp. In the form of a finely divided powder, its surface area is about equal to the area of 100-meter running track. Yes, we can conclude surface area is increases with decrease in the particle size. I explained two examples, that one read, that easy examples. Let us move to the next one. Which of the following principle has been used in the zone melting method? Here I am not going very deep explanation into the concept because of less time, and also how much possible we will discuss MCQ question. At least revise the question and go, maybe our luck based on whatever the question we are discussing, maybe same question they may ask in the exam. Okay, that's why I'm concentrating more on second PUC syllabus only. If difficult concept, definitely I will include the theory part. If easy, I will discuss only MCQ questions. Easy topic, I will discuss only that. Okay, because I know to preparing, even I am preparing MCQ question with answer everything. I require more time to do the PDF format. Okay, that's why. First one, impurities concentrate in the liquid phase than in the gaseous phase. Option B, impurities concentrate in the solid than in the liquid phase. Third option, impurities concentrate in the gaseous phase than in the solid phase. Fourth one, impurities concentrate in the liquid phase than in the solid phase. Normally the impurities, they will be concentrate in the liquid phase compared to the solid phase. See, best example for this one, when you are refining of petroleum, everything you learned in detail, there the impurities, they will be settled in the liquid phase, not in the solid phase. The impurities, they will not at all interact with the solid particles, otherwise solid surface, otherwise solid phase, they will not at all interact. Always the impurities, they will be concentrate in the liquid phase. Remember that it will happen in zone melting method. Next question, what is the appropriate relation between the reaction of gases with reaction of gases and solids? Option A, yes, Akila, good evening. Option A, gases react faster than solids. Option B, gases do not react at all while solid react faster. Both gas and solid, they will be react at a time. Fourth option, gas react slower than the solid. The correct answer for this question is option A, gases they will be react than solid. You can ask why ma'am gases they will be react more compared to the solid. You can observe in the gaseous format, you can see the particles they will be uh, arranged apart from each other. You can see the gaseous particle they can move randomly within the medium, but when you are compared to the solid, all the particles they will be like very closely packed. Yes, the interaction between the particles is very very less. If these particles, if these solid state particles, if they want to interact with some other substance, then normally this solid it will require a even heat also, it will require another catalyst also, it may need some initiative. But if you are having the substance in the gaseous format, easily it can interact with the other substance very easily. Okay, that's why the correct answer it will be gases react faster than the solids. Yes, that one only they explained here. Gases react much more quickly than do solid, because mobility is nothing but the movement of the particles inside the gaseous format, gaseous matter or solid matter, that we will consider as a mobility. In the case of a uh, gaseous format, it will be more. In addition, the gaseous phase is often important in normal solid state reaction under isothermal condition, where it may act as a rapid means of transporting matter from one crystal to another. The what I explained, that is the same one. Next, which one of the following option shows the property of an electrolyte that can be used in the electrolysis process? First option, solid, non-conductor. Second option B, non-conducting. Option C, solid conductor. Option D, conducting. In the case of an electrolysis, yes, the conducting of ions it will be takes place. That is the process of an electrolyte. Normally water, in the electrolysis process, it will split into H plus and OH minus ion. Then these ions they will help in the conductivity of an electrolyte. Not only water, if you are considering any electrolyte, if you add in a solution, then they will split into positive and negative ions. Otherwise, even sometimes you will get free electrons also. Then movement of ions, positive negative electrons, positive negative ions and movement of electrons, we will consider that it will conducting. Next one, hydrothermal method can be useful technique for hydrothermal. This method is we will use in option A, growing single crystal. Option B, growing amorphous solid. Option C, growing gaseous particles. Option D, growing liquid carbon dioxide. This one, hydrothermal method, we will use in growing single crystal. This second PUC in detail we can't read, at least we will discuss questions. Okay, then after this TET, when I am discussing HSTR, JPSTR, there in detail I will explain the theory part. Here only 25 days, in detail we can't go, at least MCQ question I can discuss here. Then after the completion of TET, I will concentrate more on the concept. Okay, in detail we will study. We have more time in that time, then we will study in detail. In which of the following manner the carbon layer are arranged in the graphite structure? In which format the carbon it will be arranged in graphite structure? Option B, AB 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 AB, in this format. Remember, okay, even the structure of graphite structure, even diagram is there, everything with the help of the diagram we will study in detail later, but remember this much. For TET, this much is enough. Next, which of the following can act as a host crystal during the process of intercalation? Option A, titanium. Option B, fluorine. Option C, aluminum. Option D, graphite. The correct answer is graphite. Remember. Next question. Which of the following is the main component required to carry out the process of electrolysis? Option A wires, option B DC current, option C metal vessel, option D AC current. The correct answer for this question is option B DC current. DC current is nothing but direct current. Direct current is required to carry out the process of electrolysis. To do electrolysis, we will use the direct current. Next, which of the following rays are used in the power method of crystal? Option A beta rays, option B monochromatic X-rays, option C gamma rays, option D alpha rays. The answer it will be B monochromatic X-rays. Monochromatic means single wavelength. Mono means single. One type of that wave, one type of wavelength, single wavelength ray. Monochromatic X-ray. A monochromatic beam of X-ray strike a finely powdered sample that identically has crystal randomly arranged in every possible orientation in the powder method. Remember this much, which of the following rays are used in the powder method of crystal? We will use monochromatic X-rays. Next, which of the following phenomenon takes place when the arrangement of crystal is not random? When arrangement of crystal is not random, then which phenomenon it will takes place? Option A preferred orientation exists. Option B preferred orientation enters. Option C the temperature increases. Option D the temperature decreases. Correct answer it will be, here they are asking which phenomenon is required when the arrangement of crystal is not random. If it is not random, we will use preferred orientation exist. We will use the preferred orientation. Okay. Next question. Stress is caused on the crystal by which of the following factor? Option A external pressure, option B external strain applied, option C external change in temperature, option D internal stress. Stress is caused in the crystal because of external pressure. Next question. Which one of the following is an additional features of the focusing cameras? Option A crystal monochromator, option B electron stopper, option C X-rays, option D gamma rays detector. The correct answer will be crystal monochromator. We will use these features, we will use in the focusing cameras. Remember. Next, which of the following state the second law of electrolysis reaction? Option A Archimedes principle, option B Faraday's law, option C Henry's law, option D Einstein equation. Yes, when you are coming, when we are discussing about the electrolysis, the second law of electrolysis is discovered by Faraday's law. Second law of electrolysis based on Mcqs Faraday's second law, which states this: when the same amount of current is passed through different electrolyte which are connected in series, then the mass of the substance liberated deposited at the electrode is directly proportional to their equivalent weight. This is the second law of electrolysis. Remember who invented that one? Otherwise, what is the scientist name? Faraday. That's why for that law he given his name only Faraday's law. Next, which of the following variables govern the different X-ray technique? When we are talking about X-ray techniques, option A energy sample temperature, option B heat mass proteins, option C radiation sample detector, option D radiation diffraction detector. The correct answer will be radiation sample detector. We will use in X-ray technique. I think this question what I discussed today is, this set of question is based on the chemistry. Then I discussed that solid state one, that questions are very important. Okay, This question is also important, but what I discussed in the beginning, this is fully like concept based. Don't forget to remember these cases, whatever the cases I mentioned in the early set of questions. That questions are very 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 important based on your solid state. That these set of questions, it will be what I discussed in first set, solid state. Okay, brevis lattice, then whatever the condition cases I explained in 3 or 4 different cases, everything, that questions are very very important. Okay, this one is very very important, that's why I put it even the star mark also. Remember, at least based on this one, definitely they are going to ask 1 or 2 MCQ questions. Okay, how much possible important questions I will take, I will discuss. If possible, today night after 8 or 9 o'clock, I will discuss ratio and proportions. Even I made so many PDF on different different topics. I'm not getting the time to discuss because of this construction sound. Then even I am not getting the time to take the classes, live classes, because I need more time to prepare the PDF format. I have to search the question answers, then whether that is related to your topic, related to your level, I have to see. And within this short period of time, even I can't explain the hard concept also. If I am go on explaining in detail concept, otherwise very hard concept, you are not in the position to listen my classes also. How much is important, and also which are the concepts are easy, and also which one definitely they will be going to ask in TET, I will concentrate that on only. To make, to choose the question also, I need more time. If I am having more number of days means, still I am having 2 3 months means, I can discuss, I can take all the questions we will discuss. But we are having only less number of days left. That's why I am picking the important questions based on your TET level I am discussing. That's why don't miss my MCQ series. Whatever I am discussing in the live classes is very very important. And don't miss the videos, whatever the videos I am uploading in my YouTube channel video section also. Please go through that section. Today I uploaded one thermodynamic theory class. Still I'm having 2 more thermodynamics. Second part is there, third part, fourth part. Thermodynamics, that is also one of the important topic they will be going to ask in the exam. That's why in videos I am explaining the theory part, how much is possible. In live classes I will discuss more MCQ questions. We will make use of the days, 25 days, hardly 25 days are there. I will try my 100% to discuss important topics with MCQs. And also I am asking you, you need only MCQ explanation or theory. Someone told, ma'am, even MCQ with explanation also. That's why I need little time to cover that part. Okay, thank you everyone, thanks for listening my class. Whenever I am having the free time, definitely I will do the live classes based on the new syllabus. Don't miss my class. If you are not able to attend the live classes, please after the class, the classes, they are all the classes, they will be available in my channel. Whenever you are having the free time, then revise the uh, revise the videos also. No need to write notes, nothing. Maths you have to practice, at least science, listen my classes, definitely you will score a very good marks. Okay, thank you everyone, thanks for listening my class. Okay, then if possible, I will take one more class, ratio and proportion, after 8, maybe after 9 o'clock. Okay.